Hello, I'm Mantak Chia, speaking to you from the Tao Garden Health Spa and Resort in the northern part of Thailand. Today, I'd like to share you one thing that so many people have so much fatigue syndrome. That means a lot of people, they don't know, they think it's a disease, that now they started to see there's something wrong. But for me, in the Taoism, we said, your bio battery, the battery that have life, cannot be charged anymore. It's just like a mobile telephone. Your battery in your mobile telephone don't take charge anymore. And you can charge for the whole night. And the next morning, you make a few calls and it finish. The same thing like when people are very exhausted because their bio battery we call a tan tien. So in the Taoism, they said in the navel, in the baby, in the fetus, they have the umbilical cord connecting to the mother. Okay? But in the Tao also see that the baby umbilical cord also connecting to the universe. We call a primordial, connecting to the universe to charge the energy. So the energy in the baby are very growing. So the Tao said, in the navel area, we call tan tien. Tan means a field that can be cultivate energy. So now, in the Taoism, many thousand years, they discovered this abdominal area, it can store energy. The brain cannot store energy, but can receive and send energy. The heart cannot store energy, but can multiply and radiance. But the abdominal area, the tan tien area, from the navel go around here. So you find a navel area and you go around here. It's like a battery that we can be charged and store energy. And we did that automatically by sleeping, we are charged. Now in the Western science, they discovered that in the abdominal, they have a villi that coming up and down like that. They are the structure very similar like battery. And you can be charged with the battery, and you can charge this if you can. But the Westerners discovered this and they haven't done much anything about that. But for the Tao master, they discovered tan tien abdominal, you can have like battery. So the first way, if you started to feel that you get exhausted and no energy because your battery started don't take charge anymore. So the first one you should do to revitalize your battery by rub your hand warm, and you rub on the navel. So you rub around the navel and now clockwise. So usually you rub it about 9, 18, 36. And that is 36 is good number. If you have very, very serious fatigue syndrome, you can go up to 72. And you feel warm. And you cover it. Now again, you reverse direction, mean counterclockwise. So you spiral around the navel and feel your abdominal become warm, and you feel it can absorb energy. Okay? And it's 9 times, 18 times, 36 times, and when you cover the navel, and you feel your navel nice and warm. Now the next one, you need to do a simple abdominal breathing to activate this abdominal. So we started to a normal abdominal breathing. There are reverse breathing and normal breathing. With this one, we only use a normal breathing. So you inhale. So you inhale, you expand, exhale, you flatten down. So 9, 18, 36 or 72, and you rest and you feel nice and warm. Now, you just believe that this abdominal, the structure like battery, if you do make it warm and you cover your navel and you feel the warmness stay in your abdominal and you feel it started to hold the electricity. So these two practice very simple. It's going to be revive your battery. The next one, we're going to charge your battery. If you think you have a battery here and you have to a bio battery that are alive, it can be trained and can be charged and can be revived also. When people are so fatigued, all their organs are so weak and no energy, so they can hold electricity inside the body. So if you use the finger like middle finger and you touch on the right on the navel, and you can sit back, or you can lay down, or you can sit up straight. So for relaxing, you can sit back a little bit and try to not to sag your lumbar, but make it straight. And you touch the navel, you close your eyes, and if you can put your tongue, up to the palate, we call a circuit. Electricity flow in a circuit floating. Okay, so you touch on the navel, and you feel your navel have a very thin frequency, and like a cable, like a plug, you plug into the electricity wall. So you think your navel have a very long frequency, go up, connecting to the primordial. We call a force that give us in the beginning of our life to run our lives. We call primordial force. You just touch, your tongue touch up, and you just smile. Smile to your navel, and just feel that you focus your mind in the Dantian, and you know the Dantian has the ability to charge the electricity, to store and charge. So if you feel that you are being connecting to the universal electricity, and you focus on it. If you smile, relax, focus in wherever you touch, and when you started to feel it warm inside you, and you feel that your abdominal area being charged. Now, sometimes you feel your finger have some cold energy come out, because your dantian cold, or we call the abdominal, have digestion problem, absorption problem. The abdominal are cold, the dantian is cold, so it cannot charge energy. So when you focus on it and you touch your finger, have a warm energy, it take out the cold energy out, and your dantian being charged. You feel it that something are going in, and you feel warm, electricity are floating. And you started to, it's just like if you train yourself to be like a number. For example, you are running down to about 20 or 30. I mean, very low now. If 20 or 30 of your electricity, your dantian energy are running down to 20 or 30, it's quite low. In the Taoism say that if your energy running low, you are very easy to get sick, because the reserve energy is not enough to run yourself and protecting you. So when you charge and you feel, oh, I've been charged 30%, 40%, 50%, 60%, 70%. 60-70% is good enough. You feel that warm, and you feel you have energy, and you feel like something vibrating inside there, and warm, and you stay warm, and it spread out the warmness. So your battery being charged. So if you take about 5 or 10 minutes, 5 minutes is enough. And we said often have a quick charge. If you feel exhausted, you feel tired, rather than drink coffee, smoking, it makes you get tired more. But if you charge your battery, and you really feel that you gain back energy, and you eventually will have more energy, you don't want to drink, or you don't want to smoke, or you don't want coffee to stimulate you out. All these things is nothing wrong, but we call a stimulant. You stimulate yourself to go on, but not increasing your energy. By stimulate your adrenaline gland to secretion more adrenaline and the cortisol to go on. And because when the adrenaline gland and the cortisol come out, it tries to stimulate your reserve energy. So you are started to run on your reserve energy when you get so tired and exhausted, but you don't want to charge your battery. The reserve energy are for when you're getting sick. And this reserve energy will come in and help you to don't get sick more. So many people running out their reserve energy by using the stimulant to stimulate the reserve energy. That's why we think we are smart enough to use up our reserve energy, which is protecting us for getting sick, getting damaged, and survival response. One day, when your reserve energy for emergency, for very sick, for accident, for disaster, people have no reserve energy. And this kind of people usually very hard to survive because they spend out all their reserve energy. And if you can drink good juice, good fresh juice, and good tea, herb tea, and do some simple charge your battery. So when you feel you're full, now you can start to do something. And you can also do what we call by spinal cord breathing. Inhale. If you put your chin like this, and you press it to your neck, and you exhale, round your back. Inhale. And exhale. We call spinal cord breathing. And it makes your spinal cord feel good because you sit too long, you are pressing on your lumbar too much, and you get pain. Now another one, your chin is more straight, so you make your neck power. Inhale. You make the chin this way. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now when you make the chin back, you activate the brain, and the brain stem power activate by press your head down and your shoulders press up and the scapula up together. So very simple. If you do it, understand this is a rechargeable battery, but if you are not charged well, revive them by rubbing every day, clockwise and counterclockwise, and abdominal breathing and charge. And you feel you're never warm, and you feel you're really increasing your energy. Okay? And when you feel good, you want to do often. 1 or 2 times. Sometimes you have a place to laying down, just laying down on the floor, and you just touch your navel for 5 minutes. 10 minutes is very, very good, and you really feel you can charge your battery. Thank you. By not overspend your reserve energy, you have much better health, and you have much more energy to solve your problem and to get things done, and more creating power to get things done. Thank you.